George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
There you go. I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin!
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I have ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, shouldn't it? Because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So Chris, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here.
Carbon 9.
we're going to play a game which is called Styles Clash. Styles Clash. Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament.
Right. Now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doopa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke notion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything. No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
There you go. I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin!
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I have ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But But that basically should be the whole show, because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So Chris, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
The
Okay.
people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here!
Have nine shoes. Nine shoes. Nine shoes. No shoes.
Right. Now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doopa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke notion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
there you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier. Doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin.
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So Chris, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
The
Okay.
people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here!
Habe neue Shoes. Neue Shoes. Neue Shoes. No shoes.
Right. Now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XD karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
There you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier, doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin!
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello. He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, shouldn't it? Because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs, and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So Chris, here's what you need to know.
So we're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction. Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream. We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here!
Habe neue Shoes. Neue Shoes. Neue Shoes. No shoes.
Right. Now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XD karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
there you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier, doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin!
I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So Chris, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here!
Have nine shoes. Nine shoes. Nine shoes. No shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XD karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
no! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
There you go. I did a little picture of us all earlier. Doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin!
I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So Chris, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
that the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here.
Have a nine shoes. Nine shoes. Nine shoes. No shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke notion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I fruit everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
there you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin.
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, shouldn't it? It's because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So class, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
That the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here.
Have a nine shoes. Nine shoes. Nine shoes. No shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. give me super califragilistic XP karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
There you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin.
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, shouldn't it? It's because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So class, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here!
Have a nine shoes. Nine shoes. No shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa dee dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
there you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin.
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, shouldn't it? Because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So class, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Yeah, not bad, how are you?
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Nice one.
Give the people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Thanks very much. That's what I was going
Verbatim.
for.
We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here!
Have 9 shoes. 9 shoes. 9 shoes. No shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa dee dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke doja.
And I think if we're the same one, then anytime that you record stuff and then use it
The crystal
I'm always dressed the
make us
same.
all able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My god, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
there you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
That's one of the things I noticed about the
Like a virgin.
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello, Alex.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, shouldn't it? Because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So class, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
Give people what they want!
Give them what they want! are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here.
Habe nein shoes. Nein shoes. Nein shoes. No shoes.
Yeah, I suppose.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa dee dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke dosha.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
there you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a birthday!
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I have ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, shouldn't it? It's because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So class, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
Laws the bait. But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So, audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
Give people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here.
Habe nein shoes.
It's not the size.
Nein shoes. Nein shoes.
That's where you stick it.
No shoes.
Okay, we've set the tone for the show tonight.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa dee dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke dosha.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
There you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin!
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Last night, so.
But that basically should be the whole show, because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So class, here's what you need to know.
So we're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want!
Give them what they want!
I think I need America though.
Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here.
Have a nine shoes. Nine shoes. Nine shoes. No shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa dee dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
Don Reno. Look at him, eh? Yes.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
there you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin!
As well.
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But But that basically should be the whole show, because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So class, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Give a big wave to everyone out there in internet land. I'm going to make sure you guys can be heard. Give a big shout out, everyone. Woo! Yeah, you can be heard, I can be heard, and that is all good. That is all good. So, hello there, welcome. My name is David Pstansky, and this is the Extreme Improv XStreamed show. And XStreamed. And I just want to say a couple of things before we get going any further. So, first of all, let me just check what we've got. I've put that we need suggestions of a profession, so please put suggestions of a profession into the comments section as we get this show going, and we will move on to our first game. But before we do that, I just want to give the warning and the apology. Last night our show stream completely died, and it was uncontrollably out of my hands to fix it. I tried for a good half an hour. Everyone battled on, and just to give the result, I do believe, correct me if I'm wrong, that Diz did come out the winner and was the Extreme Improv XStreamed champion as of last night. Now, we did get a recording of the show, but because the internet connection issues did continue on, I wasn't able to get a good enough video of everything, but I might be able to put out the audio of it as a podcast in the near future. I will endeavour to make sure that this lost episode, the lost conclusion of the episode at least, does make it to the air some way or another.
This is Mick Jagger is going to sound great.
Yeah, absolutely. The other thing I will say is that I have once again, after doing 2 test streams during the day where I was streaming a sketch show which wasn't of the comedy writing variety but more of I was drawing a picture, that worked fine, and then I tested streaming a video game and that worked fine, but 5 minutes ago I noticed that this stream was once again having an issue. So if we lose you again tonight, I apologise, and then we'll figure it out. But we're going to keep going like it's all working, so let's meet the performers. First up, let's meet Ruth.
Hi, I'm Ruth, and I'm just battling with my dog at the moment. Ow, who's trying to get onto my lap. Hang on.
You're being attacked by a dog.
Yes.
Oh, say hello, dog.
Oh. Cute.
Already stolen the show.
Already stolen the show. You're absolutely right.
He's Max, and he's gorgeous.
Yeah. Okay. Also on the show tonight we have Dave.
Yes, hello, I am Dave, and I'm wearing a pink shirt.
You are indeed. And of course we have Sam.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. I am Sam.
Yes, you are. And last but not least, we are joined for the second time by Alex. How are you doing, Alex?
Good evening. I'm fine, thanks. This time round, I've come on with my sound effects cards.
Love it. That, yes.
What's not to love? What's not to love?
Oh, good. I look forward to those. We will enjoy some good sound effects. Now, audience, we had asked you for a suggestion of a profession because we are going to soon move on to our first game of the show. And so far, we've got a few suggestions coming through Facebook. So if anyone's out there in YouTube land, I will try to monitor this to see if there's anything coming through, if we're not getting quotes coming through from other people. But Joe suggests a job seeker as a profession. I like it. Nina suggests a beauty therapist. We've also got a garden gnome and a professional camel miller. Professional camel miller. What does that mean? And
Milker, probably. It's probably a typo. Milker.
Milker. Oh, that makes good sense, Ruth. Okay, and then we've got dog walker coming through, but I think... Okay, so profession, says Daniel George on YouTube, which confirms that YouTube is working for us, so that's good to know. Thank you, Daniel. He says, how about a janitor? I think a garden gnome is where we're going to start this. So,
definitely,
as we often do with this show, we're going to start with our first game being verbatim. And the way this works, ladies and gentlemen, is starting us off will be Dave. Dave, you are going to do a monologue where you are a garden gnome or talking about a garden gnome. And I'm going to put you onto the spotlight view. And you will be... Oh, if you're going to go onto spotlight view. Yep, there you are. And you will have 30 seconds to perform a dramatic monologue being or about a garden gnome. And here you go.
Well, I went out into the fishing competition recently in my little village, and I can tell you this, with my big white beard, my big pointy hat, and my fishing rod, I went out there and I fished like no gnome had ever fished before. And the problem was with a gnome fishing in a fishing competition is gnomes are very resistant to actually move. And so moving, actually trying to actually fish is a very difficult thing for us to do, because usually we are just sitting there absolutely frozen still like this. And it's a very difficult
And that is 30 seconds. Well done. Thank you so much, Dave. Okay, so in this game of verbatim, as we always do, we're going to take things up a notch. So now I will ask Sam. You will now have 30 seconds to recreate Dave's original monologue as precisely as you can. And 30 seconds, here you go.
Oh, so there, laddie, I was going off to my fishing competition. I was going off with my pointy beard and my pointy hat. It's a white beard, and I went off, and there was lots of fish to catch in the fishing competition. The only problem is when you're a gnome and trying to catch fish in a fishing competition, you end up just standing there, very, very still. You end up standing there very still, like this. And you don't catch too many fish because you've got to try and pull the fish out of the water, but you can't pull them if you're standing still. You see, you can't do it. So you just stood there, very, very still, waiting for the fish to.
And that is 30 seconds. Thank you so much there, Sam. Okay, so now we are going to go on and move it up another notch. So this time we are going to ask Alex. You will now have 30 seconds to recreate Sam's recreation of Dave's original monologue. So just for clarity, you're not recreating Dave, you're just recreating the performance as given by Sam. And here you go.
I'm a lot gruffer than you would imagine because I'm a gnome, not a leprechaun. Anyway, so I went off to the fishing competition. Oh man, it was absolutely tragic. I think I came like fourth or something like that. It was terrible. I was standing there for ages, white whiskers blowing in the wind. Instant disqualification. You're not allowed to move, not even your whiskers. I can't even believe how far I've gone off track now. It's absolutely mental, isn't it? So last year was even better than that. I came first.
And that is 30 seconds. Thank you so much, Alex. Well done there. Excellent. So, I will just make myself onto the big screen as I'm going to explain to the audience. Everyone... Wait a minute, what's this? Okay, so everyone watching at home, in a second, Dave is going to have a chance to recreate Alex's recreation of Sam's recreation of his original monologue. So for clarity, he is only recreating the performance given by Alex, no one else. And as he does this, wait until after he's done it, you then have to vote. Who do you think did the best recreation of what came before? So wait until you have seen Dave's performance and then vote. Either Dave if you were voting for Dave, right? Sam if you were voting for Sam, or Alex if you were voting for Alex. But for now, we're going to take things back over to Dave, and we will then give him 30 seconds to recreate Alex's performance. And here you go.
I'm a lot gruffer than you expect from a gnome. It's because we're talking different. Especially the previous ones I weren't listening to. But anyway, I was down fishing, with a fishing rod. I got with a gnome, and I was doing right well, but then I wasn't doing well. I came second last year, and I should have been much better this year. But I was fishing, and I was very gruff. I was, yeah. Actually, very gruff I was, and fishing. Yeah, very gruff. Gruff.
Okay, that is 30 seconds. Thank you so much there, Dave. Okay, we're going to put everyone back onto the gallery view. Okay, so audience, the question is, who do you think did the best recreation of what came before? If you felt it was Dave recreating Alex, then put Dave. If you felt it was Alex recreating Sam, then put Alex. This is getting confusing. If you felt it was Sam recreating Dave, then put Sam. So basically, vote for who you felt did the best recreation of what came before. I've got a weird square on my face, and I don't know where it's coming from. Okay, so I don't know how to fix that. We're not going to worry about it. That's the least of my
I can see it as well.
Yeah, I don't know where it is. I think it's from my webcam, but never mind. So, whilst we wait for the votes to come through, Ruth, let's find out from you. Who do you think did the best recreation of what came before?
It was Sam for me, I'm afraid. Absolutely no problems.
Yeah. Okay, so I think Alex did the best reimagining of what came before, but he was very correct in that these were not leprechauns, they were gnomes. But yeah, I think the best recreation, I don't know, I think I am going to lean towards Dave at the end there. I enjoyed that a lot. But let's find out what votes we've got coming through. Also, I will say, audience, I have changed the suggestion box. So in the suggestion box, we are now asking for suggestions of something that scares you. So let us know something that scares you. Once you have voted, put something that scares you into the suggestions. Put them in the comments. Okay, so we've had some votes coming through. We've got Dave from Joe Eden on Facebook. We've got Dave also from Nina Jervis on Facebook. Nikki Riches votes for Sam. Jane on Facebook votes for Dave. And then, okay, we've got more. Oh no, we've now got suggestions coming through. So is that 3-1 to Dave coming through there? We'll see if there are any more votes coming through because people are now putting in the next suggestions. Audience, I'll say that if you want to help so there are more votes for the person you want to vote for on this, then if you're watching on Facebook, just click share on the stream wherever you're watching. Share it to your wall, and then your friends and network will be able to watch it with you. Because that way we'll get some more votes and some more justice. Because Sam only got 1 vote, and Alex, you didn't get any. But but we'll see. So we're going to call that now. Dave, you won that round. Well done, Dave.
Unjustified, but there we go.
Okay, so we are going to move on to our next game, and our next game is going to start with me, and it's going to start with Ruth, and it's going to be what is known as a single syllable showdown. And the way this works, everyone out there in internet land, I can't speak today, in the internet lounge.
That was only 1 syllable, though.
It was. Is we can only say words of 1 syllable. So, for example, we could say hi, but we cannot say hello. We could say Dave, but we cannot say David. And if we also say anything that, if we hesitate for too long, say anything that isn't words of 1 syllable, or have what we call a circular conversation that doesn't go anywhere, then we will be eliminated from the game. Myself and Ruth will start the scene. Let's see what suggestions we've got of what the scene is going to be about. So we've got suggestions of something that scares you. We've got balloons. We've got hairy feet. We've got cotton wool. We've got steep steps. And we've got something that scares you. I like Daniel George on YouTube. Everything, every time you answer, you're sort of repeating the question back. I like that. So it's good to establish what you're referring to. I like that.
A ridiculous surname, though.
I know, absolutely. Daniel George says, something that scares you, doctors. And then Andrew on Facebook says, Greta Thunberg. I'll be honest, I don't know who that is, but I've heard the name. I don't know who it is.
The activist girl.
Okay. So we're going to go with okay, now Daniel George says, everything you ask, absolutely. I like what you did there. But let's have a quick look. Let's go for the things that scare you will be doctors. I do like that. We'll take that from you, Daniel. Okay, so this is going to be a scene about doctors scaring you. Everything we say has to be words of one syllable. If at any point we break that rule, we'll be eliminated from the scene and someone else will come in. And here we go. What's up, Doc?
You have missed your time slot.
What time was I due to be here?
1 o'clock.
That's not right.
It is now. It is now 2. Where were you?
I was with my friend who died.
I am so sad for your loss. But
yes.
I have to keep on time. And if you are late, I can't see you.
Look, less chat, more fix my arm.
What is wrong with it?
I broke it.
How?
I punched my friend and then they died.
Why?
Why?
Would you punch your friend? Yeah, why would you punch your friend?
They made me late.
Hang on. They died and that made you late? Or they made you late first and then you punched them?
They made me late, so I punched them in the face. Because... Oh, I'm out. Okay, so let's have Alex join the scene.
And we're back. There we go.
Right. Are you here for some big hurt, pain, or what?
Yes. Big pain.
Well, tell me more. Where is it?
In the arm. Friend punched me. He thinks I'm dead.
Ah, right. Might this friend have been late for me to see me?
He needs a watch.
A watch?
Yes.
I'm a dog.
I know.
have
One problem.
For a man.
I think we may have lost you there, Ruth. So I'm going to say that Dave, if you can enter, and I'm going to just Ruth, if you eliminate yourself there, just because you had a little bit of slowdown, and I'm going to count that as a hesitation. So Dave, you are in the scene.
What are you? What are you?
Good one.
I know.
Who knows?
Can you not tell?
I've tried.
Why are you here?
Lost. So lost. Don't know what I am.
Are you some type of leech?
It's been said.
If you are a leech, you might suck blood, which could be of some use.
I suck cash.
Do you?
Yes.
Then we could use you.
Fab. How?
We need to make folk pay up.
You want me to suck them?
What is that strange noise?
Thin wall? Next door?
It seems to have gone now.
Good. Thought it was me.
So we need folk to pay up much cash for their hurts.
When can I start?
Can you start this week?
Busy leeching.
Oh, okay. So, Sam, if you could join the scene, please.
Knock, knock. Let me in, Doc.
Come on in.
Ah, thanks.
Ah, there you are. How are you?
Not good.
Not good. I'd not be. Hence why you're here to see me.
That's right. I have a pain in my bum.
Do you?
Yes, I do. The right cheek.
The right cheek?
Yes, off the left.
Or is it the wrong cheek?
I see what you did there, Doc. But my bum hurts a lot. Could you check it?
Let me get a torch.
You don't need to look in a place that's dark. Just the cheek. Wow.
Well, are you saying your cheek is not dark?
No, my cheek is
I
light.
said saying. I'm eliminated. Sorry. I said saying. I'm out.
Go in.
Okay, so
Everyone's gone.
right, I don't know what happened there, but well done, Sam. You won that round. Okay, so if everyone comes back, Ruth, are you still with us? Ruth, are you able to rejoin? There you are.
Oh, I am. I just knocked something off the desk.
Was that the dog?
No, the dog's on my lap. Excuse me.
Okay.
But I'm no longer on the phone. I'm now on a desktop. Hooray!
Oh, I've
Okay.
done the exact opposite, Ruth. I've gone back to the phone because every
So,
time I was on my thing, I looked up and it said I have low bandwidth. So.
Audience, I'll just say, I changed the suggestion box. Can I please have a suggestion of the worst thing you have ever seen? Audience, please can we get a suggestion of the worst thing you have ever seen? We're going to need that suggestion. So, put that through. Always keep an eye on the suggestion box just because we'll need lots of suggestions coming through. And if I can type them in early, then hopefully we'll be able to get the show zooming through. Okay, so let's see. We've got Alex. You have said the 2007 Centrinians movie. Is it really that bad?
It was awful. You know, I only sat through it because my girlfriend at the time wanted to see it. I spent half the film with my jacket over my face.
Wow. Okay,
is that
we've
bad.
also got the suggestion. Daniel George on YouTube says 2019 film adaptation of Cats.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
That's terrible.
Jane says something offensive, which I'm not going to read out there, just because it's it's an uncalled for dig at a performer who isn't here to defend themselves. Nina says a painting of Donald Trump naked. A painting of Donald Trump naked. Keely says her face. Keely, don't be cruel to yourself there. Let's be positive about ourselves. Andrew says Batman and Robin. So lots of things are coming through which are either unnecessarily cruel or just about movies. Joe Eden on Facebook says the bottom line of the optician's test card. And yeah, so we've got some interesting things here. But I asked for these. We've got lots of good suggestions because we are going to move on to our next game. And our next game is what is known as a traditional alphabet scene. And a traditional alphabet scene is performed where... Oh, have I got the chat window open there? A traditional alphabet scene is performed where two performers are going to start a scene, and every time they speak, the next sentence has to begin with the next letter of the alphabet. So, audience, also put through some suggestions of letters because we're going to do at least a couple of these. Let's have a look. Daniel says, my second suggestion didn't get shown. What was your second suggestion, Daniel? Let's have a look. I can monitor this here. So, you asked for 2019 film adaptation of Cats. Did you write something that wouldn't be allowed on the internet? Okay. Julie says, a little kid sneezing and then dripping in snot. And Julie also suggests the letter G. So the worst thing we've ever seen, let's take the suggestion of the 2019 adaptation of Cats. Alex and Ruth, you're going to start at the letter G and you'll go through until you get back to the letter G. This is going to be a scene about the 2019 adaptation of Cats. Starting at the letter G, and here you go.
Good God, what was that all about?
Have you ever seen anything so awful?
I loved the musical Cats. When it on stage, I saw the original production. I seen it loads of times, at least twice, maybe 3 times. That film, that was. I've gone completely off the alphabet now.
Okay. What letter were you at?
I can't remember.
Okay, we're going to start this scene again. Okay, don't worry, we're going to start this scene again. Right, you're going to start at the letter G, and somehow I will pay attention, and I'm going to remind our audience that we are merely actors, so don't expect us to know the alphabet. But here we go. G.
Why did we go and see that?
Haven't a clue. Sounded like a good idea earlier.
I've never seen anything as horrendous, and what a butchering of a fabulous musical.
Just as bad as the film version of Phantom of the Opera.
Kill me now. I can't bear it.
Later.
Maybe we should both kill each other.
No, I want to live.
Okay, but that was a truly dreadful film.
Piss poor.
Quite a waste of money as well.
Right? I can think of better things to spend my money on, like weapons to kill each other with.
Surely that's a bit extreme. It was only a movie.
2 hours I'm never getting back. 2 hours.
Understood. Just keep calm.
Very hard. Very hard to keep calm.
Well, I don't want you doing anything rash.
Xylophone solo halfway through is in my brain. I can't get it out.
Yes.
It's an earworm. Oh.
Yes. I know what you mean. You've now put it back in my head too.
Zulu Cats. What was that all about? That wasn't in the original.
Absolutely. Total fabrication.
Farming. Well, it was.
Completely balmy. Completely.
Dench. I don't know.
Everyone expected much better of her, and what a shame.
Far better. Far better.
Golly gosh. I think we're back to G.
And they made it! Well done, guys! Congratulations. So, excellent stuff there. We are going to move on to another game. So, audience, let's just have a look at some of the other suggestions. Audience, I will also say that I've asked for a suggestion for the next game we will be doing after this next round, which is we need suggestions of people from history and what they love. So we will need suggestions of people from history and what they love. Okay, so before that though, we are going to do another alphabet game. But this time, it's going to be a reverse alphabet game. And this reverse alphabet game is going to be for Sam and myself. We're going to do a reverse alphabet game. And so if everyone else mutes their camera, I'm just going to find out what the other suggestions were. So, okay, also worth noting in the comments is Erica, the wife... Oh, actually, I've given it away now. So the performer in question who had a mean comment, their wife, who may or may not be called Erica, is watching the show and has passed on the comment with good cheer to the performer in question. So I apologise about the internet trolls out there that do need controlling. But
I think he's flattered. The fact that we're just talking about him is enough for Alan.
well, now you've given the name away entirely. So we are going to start at the letter Z, and we're going to move backwards until
Alan.
Alan. Oh dear. Okay, so we're going to start at the letter Z, and this is going to be a scene about a painting of Donald Trump naked. This is going to be a scene about a painting of Donald Trump naked, and here we go.
Boinks, have you seen the thing in the corner there?
You need to understand that it's a thing of beauty, absolutely tremendous beauty.
Xenophobic, I am xenophobic. You get out of here.
White House, this is the White House, and I think I will be the one remaining here.
Victor, the owner of this museum, will be furious that you're here.
Understand me there, young man, that I own Victor. I bought his family. They're tremendous. They came over from Mexico, and I own them now.
Tits to you, Trump. You'll never own me.
Shall I perhaps offer you some more money, and then perhaps I can own you?
Right, now you're talking my language. How much you offer it?
Quick buck, maybe like $5.
$5? You joker. Make it 500.
Oh my God. Oh, George. Oh my goodness. Well, I love the painting. It's absolutely tremendous.
No. You're too full of yourself, you are. You need to get your head out of your own you-know-what.
My you-know-what is on display for everyone to see. It was my best angle.
Look here. Look at this. Is anyone paying attention to this? They're all terrified of it.
Kiss the ass. Kiss America's ass. Just go over and kiss the ass on the painting.
Jesus Christ, it's not that kind of museum, Mr. Trump.
I believe that it could be the perfect museum. If everyone goes up, they go over to the Pope and they kiss his ring. So why shouldn't you kiss mine?
Holy moly! I know you try and say things that are a little bit provocative, but this seems a bit much.
Give me a kiss then, young man. Give me a kiss. Don't worry about the painting. I can take off my clothes.
Fuck off, you! Fuck off! I'm not kissing anything of yours.
Excellent! This was a test. I needed to know if you were a true American.
Don't you dare compare me to your kind, mister.
Compare you? I wouldn't compare you. I would kiss you all over.
Boris is wait. Actually, never mind. That's not true.
Asshole! Boris is an asshole because he wouldn't kiss my asshole.
Zoinks! You can't say that sort of thing about our Prime Minister.
And scene! Okay, we made it. Okay, well done, well done.
It's the most political we've ever been on this show.
Love it. Oh, look at Alex there.
Political cats.
Political cats. Do you know what? The one thing that's a shame about this is I do somewhere. I don't know if I can find it in time. Never mind. But I do have
Bruce
it
now
on.
on the set of Most Haunted, I see.
I'm sorry, it's gone very dark here.
It is very dark.
You know, I can't get over to switch on the lights.
I'm on your level now. I'm just as dark.
Okay, so the thing that would have helped or not helped that scene is if I'd just done this.
Oh!
I should have done this for the entire scene.
No.
Make it stop!
That is absolutely terrifying. Oh my god.
Oh, it's frozen. I can't.
That's scarier than that baby meme that went out on Twitter.
Okay, I'll get on to something less scary. Something less
I'm just
scary.
going to switch the lights on so that
Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay, that's less scary. That'll do. So we're going to move on to our next challenge. And we're going to do an extreme monologue. And the way it works, everyone out there, is each of us are going to take a turn at performing a monologue. And as we perform this monologue, we are not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever. We are also not allowed to hesitate, which we classify as an extended pause or saying things like or If we break either of these rules, then we will be able to shout out freeze, and if it's a correct challenge, that's the end of the game. So I've asked for suggestions of people from history and what they love. So people from history and what they love. I'm back in the room. Okay, so let's see what we've got suggestion-wise coming through. Oh my god, I can't get rid of this goddamn filter thing. It's like haunting my screen. I can't change anything. So, okay, hang on. We're almost back in business. Almost back in business. So, okay, I can see the suggestions now. So let's have a look. We have suggestions here of Rasputin loves nice biscuits. So Dave, you are going to be Rasputin. You love nice biscuits. And we're going to see how long you can perform this monologue for. And in your own time, here you go.
Hope Nope, Digestive, Malteser, all biscuit, Rasputin love. Rich tea, not so much. Pink wafer, surprisingly, I admire. Great deal. I prefer to
die. Repetition of I.
Repetition of I at 28 seconds. Fantastic first round there by Dave. Well done. Okay, so next we're going to move on to Ruth. Ruth, you will go next with 28 seconds, the time to beat. 28 seconds is the time to beat. Let's find a character for you. And, oops, hang on a second, guys. 1 second, we're just going to have a little flash come up on the screen. Just because of, like, a slight issue there. But we're back. So you're going to be Shirley Bassey, and you love toenails. Shirley Bassey, and you love toenails, and here you go.
I know some people have a real problem with feet, and I don't. The best thing is the toenail. Each one is individual. They can be painted. They can be embossed.
They can. Yes, 19 seconds. Well done, though, Ruth. Good attempt. Okay, next we will come to Alex. Alex, you will go up next. Put you on spotlight view, and let's find a character for you. You are going to be Florence Nightingale. You love pillow fights. You are Florence Nightingale. You love the pillow fights. And here you go.
People ask me, how do you keep sane being such a pioneer of modern nursing? Well, the answer is simple. Pillow fights. I love them. Really takes the tension out of that lamp that I have to carry all the time.
Oh, repetition of I at 20 seconds. Time to beat was Dave's at 28 seconds. Okay.
Dang it.
So, who hasn't been? Sam, you've not been, have you?
Yep.
Okay, let's find a character for you, Sam. You are Noah. He loves rolling in the hay with his animals. You are Noah. You love rolling in the hay with your animals. And here you go.
People of the world, I have something to tell you all. Before my animals go to boat, they all come into my...
All. 21
I have
seconds.
something to tell you all.
Yes, 21 seconds. Oh, very, very good attempt. But now we'll come on. It's up to me. Can I beat 28 seconds? Probably not. See what characters we've still got. We have Jack the Ripper loves graphic novels. Okay, I am Jack the Ripper, and I love graphic novels. And here I go. Well, what do we have here? The Walking Dead. Fantastic. Blood splattering every page. Heartwarming to see bodies splayed everywhere, spatter across inches of ground, earth. Yes, Garfield and friends, not so much. But Superman, Batman, X-Men, Avengers Assemble. Yeah! Jack the Ripper from hell.
Repetition of the.
Oh, whatever. 55
anyway,
seconds. So I'm quite pleased with that. Okay, so I won that round. So, and From Hell is actually a graphic novel that I was just getting onto, but yeah, check that out. It's horrific. Okay, so we're going to move on to our next game. And, oh, I forgot to ask, audience, I need to give you a... okay, audience, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do audience charades, because it works nice and well.
Oh, yeah.
So,
that was good fun yesterday.
yes, we will have 2 rounds of this. I will explain it to Alex and Ruth, who will not know how this works. And the way it works is I will get 2 performers at a time. And the 2 performers will each be told in private the name of a film that they will have to mime, and then the audience will be the ones who are truly playing this, because they have to figure out what the individual performers are miming, and whoever guesses correct first from the audience will win. Whoever is able to give the best clues from the performers will win. So, Ruth, is your phone working currently?
My phone is, yeah.
Okay, good, because...
Well, it's switched off at the moment. I'll switch
Okay,
back on.
this is going to be problematic. Ruth, I'll come to you second then, because the way this will work is I worked out yesterday that I will need to send the performers a message on Facebook so that they can see what their secret game is that they're
All right.
yeah,
I've
it's a
got
role
Facebook
reversal. Up. So starting off will be Alex and Dave. Alex and Dave. If everyone else, Sam and Ruth, kills their camera, Alex and Dave. So I'm going to tell Alex the name of a film. Audience, you have to watch what they mime, and you have to work out what it is that they are giving you the clues to. So we will be giving you the suggestions, and then you have to figure out who is doing what mime. So once you've got an idea of what they're doing, write the name of the performer, either Alex or Dave, and write down what you think they are miming. So I'm now going to give a clue to Alex. Okay, so Alex, are we not friends on Facebook? I can't find you. Okay, I'm just gonna. How do I do that? Every night I try this new game.
Alex, are you in the group chat?
Yeah,
on Facebook?
Alex,
Yes.
you're in the group chat. So Dave, don't look at the group chat. Not that
Okay,
it helps you or
well, it's a bit difficult
disadvantages
too,
you.
so I'm not saying things.
But I'm going to give Dave. I'm going to give you a suggestion first. Okay. So, Dave, you should have your thing come through immediately. And
yeah,
then I'm going to put into the group chat. So, Alex, you will see what you are doing. And I am going to give you this one. So, fantastic. Alex, have you seen what you've got? So, audience, I'm going to mute their cameras. They are going to mime and give you clues for what film is. And then, audience, you write down the name of the performer and what your guess is for what film you think they are miming. So, I'm going to stop my video. And one other thing, performers, you're not allowed to write down and show the audience the word because that would be cheating. But here you go. Okay, audience, all you have to do is look at what they're doing and see if you can figure out what it is they're doing, and then write the name of the performer and then write down what the name of the film you think they are doing is. I think I've got a timer still stuck on the screen. I do apologise about that. So we've taken the timer off, but audience, do look at the performers. If you can figure out what they are doing, then put it into the comments. So if you don't put it into the comments, then eventually we will just give up here. So we've got guesses coming through. So Keely says, Dirty Dancing Dave, and that is a correct answer. So Keely, you won. Well done, and Dave, technically you won as well. You can unmute yourself and everyone can come back. So, Dirty Dancing Dave says Keely. We also have Julie says Dave, Dirty Dancing. Daniel George on YouTube says Alex Ghost, which was also correct. So well done, you were the first to get Alex correct there. And then he also says David, Dirty Dancing. So Jane says Alex Ghost, Julie says Ghost, and then she says Alex. Alex Ghost says Andrew. So everyone got it there, but the first to get a correct answer for Dave's was Keely. So well done. But well done also for the first to get Ghost as the correct answer there was was Daniel. So well done. Ruth and Sam, we're going to have another round of this. I'm going to give some suggestions to you individually. So Ruth, okay, I'm now going to give a suggestion to Ruth, which hopefully Ruth will be able to see and no one else will. And let's just put something in.
Dave, where's that coming to?
Facebook. You able to see that?
I'm on Facebook.
Okay, no, I haven't typed it yet. Bear with me.
Oh, that's all right.
Right.
Sorry.
Okay. So, Ruth, you now have your suggestion, and let's put in Sam, and got a suggestion for Sam, and the suggestion for Sam will be coming in now. Okay, there you go. You should both have your film. So, audience, what you need to do is you need to write down the name of the performer and what film you think it is that they are miming. So, in a moment, I'm going to mute our performers' microphones. And Ruth is now muted. Sam is now muted. And audience, when you figure out what they are miming, write down the name of the performer, either Ruth or Sam, and then write down the name of the film that you are guessing. And here they go. So, audience, you should still be able to hear me, and then we will see what it is that they are doing. Once you figure out what film they are portraying, then write down your guess in the comments. So we can see Sam and we can see Ruth. So we've got some comments coming through, but it's not a correct comment, it's not a guess. We've got something that will be heartwarming to Sam. Keely says Sam is the best. So that's got to be something. But that is not a correct guess. It's an incorrect guess, but I don't think it was quite a guess. We'll see if we've got any more comments coming through. Audience, it's over to you. You need to keep guessing. When you think you know what they are doing, then put it into the comments. So, Joe says, Sam, Creature from the Black Lagoon. That is incorrect. Keely says, Ruth, Star Wars. Keely, you have won again. But we haven't quite got Sam yet. Oh, hang on, we do. Daniel, just moments behind, says, Sam, Night of the Living Dead, which is correct. Okay, so everyone, we can come back and we can unmute ourselves. Well done,
They were tough ones.
audience. So, Keely, you are on fire. You are the first one in every single time with a correct answer. But also, Daniel, you were guessing Sam doing Night of the Living Dead. So, Daniel, you got 2 correct answers there as well. Andrew also says Ruth, Star Wars. Julie says Star Wars, Ruth. Daniel says Ruth, Star Wars. Julie says Frankenstein, Sam. See where you went for that? Andrew says Sam, Alien. Keely says Always. Okay, so we are going to move on to our next challenge. Our next challenge will be, in fact, audience, I forgot to ask for another suggestion. So I'm going to say that the next game we're going to be doing, I'm going to choose one for us. The next game we will be doing is going to be a dance-off. So, audience, we are going to need suggestions of a profession. We are going to do a dance-off based on a profession. But, audience, we are going to need the suggestion of a profession, please. Can we get a suggestion of a profession? And then we will do a dance inspired by said profession. And then, audience, you could decide who you think...
You're right, Sam.
who you think...
A bit too far back and went straight into my wall.
...has done the best dance. So, write down a profession now, everyone. And after that, we will do another game. So, after that, we will do another game. Okay. So, I'm just going to put into the suggestion box what we will need after the profession. So... put suggestions of professions for now.
Got any? What's going on?
Okay, I've just put our next thing that we'll need in the suggestion box. I will announce it soon. But let's have a look. We have got suggestions of... I think people have already started suggesting characters, which is a little bit ahead of things. So I said we need suggestion of a profession. We've got masseur, we've got gardener, we've got fighter pilot. I quite like that one. Okay, fighter pilot. This is going to be the dance of the fighter pilot. I'm going to see if we've got some music. And when we get the music in, hopefully this will all work for us. Okay, so, yep. That's all working, and let's click on screen share and share computer sound. Audience, one thing I want to know, just when you see this, when we do the dance off, when I share the computer audio, let us know if you can see us properly or if we freeze up. Because if we freeze up, because that happened once before when I shared the audio, then we will do another one. Okay, so this is going to be the dance of the fighter pilot. I'm starting up the music. Hopefully we'll be able to see it. Audio performers, if we cannot hear it, then do let me know. Okay, it's just loading. Should get this queued up quicker than what I have. It's not loading.
There it is.
I can hear it. It's frozen then, David.
Has it frozen?
Yeah, it's frozen on YouTube. Let's do it.
Okay, we're going to see if we're frozen, We're frozen, guys, we're frozen. Okay, so...
Bloody game!
Don't worry. I have a solution to this. I'm going to take out the thing to share the audio. And I'm just going to play the music, and hopefully if I've got it loud enough near my microphone, you guys will hear it. But if this doesn't work, then screw it, we'll do something else. Okay, in fact, Dance of the Fighter Pilot, we could do it Okay, let's see if we're still frozen. Audience, let us know if we're frozen. Have we frozen the dance of the face pose? Okay, we'll stop that one there. So, thank you so much, everyone out there. Okay, who do you think did the best dance of the fighter pilot? If you felt it was me, then put David. If you felt it was Dave, then put Dave. If you felt it was Ruth, put Ruth. If you felt it was Sam, put Sam. And if you felt it was Alex, put Alex. Okay, so whilst we wait for those votes to come through, I will just tell everyone now that as soon as you have voted, then put a suggestion of a place you dream about. We would then need a suggestion of a place you dream about. That is what we will need next, a place you dream about.
Take your goggles off, please, David.
Sorry about that, I'll take my goggles off. So, okay, let's have a look. What have we got in the comments? So, Keely says, yes, it was freezing. Joe says, I can see Alex's evil twin in the mirror. That's interesting.
He did most of the work, to be honest.
Okay. Okay, let's have a look here. Jane says, yes, we want to see Sam do Beyonce Single Ladies. Right, okay.
Free of charge, there we go.
Okay.
Well, she said that, not you, David. This is my moment.
Hey, hey. See my eyes? See my eyes? I can do what I want. Right, okay, let's have a look. What have we got in votes? We have got... It's not frozen. Sam wins, says one person. Jane says Sam. Julie says Sam for his energy. Daniel says Sam had the most energetic
stole
dance.
the rest of this one, don't you?
Yeah. But Alex had the most grace and poise. I can't decide, says Daniel. Nina says Dave. Joe says Alex. Andrew says Sam wins. So yes. I think that's 1, 2, 3. That's 4 for Sam. Sam you have won that round. Well done.
First time for everything on this show.
Okay, so we're going to move on to our next challenge. And so I said we need a place you dream about. Let's see what places we've got. So Keely has suggested Brighton. Let's see what else. We all, yeah, okay. Anything else? Anything else? A place that you dream about. Andrew says Ibiza.
Dream bigger than Brighton, come on.
Ibiza. Paradise. Okay, Paradise. Iceland. Okay, so I think Paradise.
Or is that Paradise Island?
Paradise Island. Yeah. I did say Iceland, but yeah. Okay. But okay, we're going to have a scene about Paradise. And this is going to be a game which is known as Extreme Choices. We're going to do Extreme Choices now. And the way this works is that... Okay, the way this works is that in the scene there is going to be Ruth, there is going to be Sam, and there is going to be Alex. Anytime I say new choice, the last thing you said in the scene will be removed from the script and you'll have to come up with a new choice. If I say new physical choice, you'll have to change up your physicality. If I say new emotional choice, you'll have to come up with a new choice of emotion. And if I say any other kind of choices, then you'll have to use them accordingly. So this is going to be a scene set in Paradise, and I'm going to kill my camera, and here you go.
Oh, feel that heat!
It's just a wonderful feeling.
New choice.
It's too hot. Far, far, far too hot. This is supposed to be paradise.
Humid. You see, I'm ringing. I'm actually ringing. Terrible.
It's ideal, isn't it?
Well, you're right. For some things it is ideal, but, I'm feeling a bit warm.
We've got the sun in our faces. What more could you want from life?
New choice.
I've been charged.
There's no sun around, but it is awfully hot. You're right there.
But in a good way, because it means that we can enjoy all the more the coolness of the sea.
Oh, I love the sea. The sea's the best place to go in paradise.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Or the pub.
Oh, the pub's good as well.
The pub is
it's also pretty good.
Yeah.
However, free at Club Tropicana.
I've heard it's free at Club Tropicana.
It was said that the drinks there were free on TripAdvisor and Wham, but apparently not. It's disgraceful.
New choice.
Maybe.
Although I did get the wrong bar thinking about it.
I thought so. In paradise, you see, things are free.
Yeah, it was Club Wendy's.
New choice.
Yeah. Absolutely. Club Red Lobster.
New choice.
I don't know, was that, yeah. Club ran out of American diners. That's where I was at.
Oh, gosh.
They overpriced everything there.
New emotional choice, Sam.
They overpriced everything there. It's so sad.
Yeah, it's all right, Sam. We're here for you.
New emotional choice, Alex.
We are here for you. How many times am I going to tell you? We are here for you with your
scary
feelings.
in paradise.
Oh.
Why do you keep crying?
Sam, come and have a hug.
Ruth, new physical choice.
Sam, I just want to slap you around the face and make you stop crying.
Ruth, same choice.
Slap! Oh, that's good.
Alex,
that
same
feels
choice.
So good. It feels.
Start enjoying yourself now, son.
This is the best paradise ever.
Oh,
I think you'll find
it.
it's the best.
It's the breast paradise, definitely. I love it. Slap!
The breast paradise is it?
And scene. Well done there, guys. Fantastic. Okay, excellent stuff. So, we are going to move on to our penultimate scene, which will be for Dave and myself. Dave and myself, we're going to do a scene, and we are also going to do a game of choices. Sam, can you MC this one for us?
Yes, I can.
Okay, let's just have a quick look at some of the other suggestions. It was a little bit slim pickings on where this might be set. So let's have a look. So Keely says, loving the blue hair that I had. It's Davina Postansky. I like what you did there. Okay. And she also says slapping isn't social distancing. Okay, I like that too.
It was in this case. It was a very good social distance slap.
Okay, so I think we're going to be in Iceland. We're going to be in Iceland. Okay? So, we will do a scene of new choices or extreme choices. Sam, just new choices with whatever you want it to. And here we go.
Welcome to Iceland, Englander. How are you doing?
Dave, new accent.
Welcome to Iceland, Englander. How are you doing?
I'm very well.
You're from here too. I thought you were Englander.
No, I just pretend to be from England so everybody thinks I'm superior.
New choice.
Well, actually, I am from England. I was just pulling your leg there, you dumb Icelander, you.
I wondered where it went. I only have the one now. Anyway, hop over to me over here, and I shall show you the sights and sounds of Iceland.
Are there sights and sounds?
Oh, sights and sounds like you would not believe. A lot of it very white.
New choice.
A lot of it very dark in places.
New choice.
A lot of it very much multicolored because we have the northern lights and they fly over at random points.
That's what I came here to see.
New physical choice.
That's what I came to see with the new
northern lights coming in from over there, where it's all snow and covered and stuff, then I could see them and I might be able to see my future.
Oh, I see, Englander. You're some kind of English weatherman.
Yes, I'm a weatherman.
Excellent. Well, we have come over here. I shall show you the best part of our snow. Our snow is falls from the sky and it crumbles up and together and creates this wonderful texture. Can you feel that?
I feel it. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes.
Oh, well, the snow is all around us and everywhere.
It's everywhere we go.
New emotional choice, David.
It's everywhere. This just reminds me of my poor German Shepherd.
Oh no! What happened to your poor German Shepherd?
New emotional choice, Dave.
Happened.
The way it froze. It froze in the snow. It was like a popsicle. I could pick it up by the tail. It was like, whoopsie.
It was whoopsie. It didn't try whoopsie. It went whoopsie.
Yes, that was frozen too, unfortunately, but delicious nonetheless. Unfortunately, I got a little bit of its whoopsie in my beard, so I had to shave it off, which makes it quite chilly here.
Ah, it's all right. And over here in Iceland, we like the whoopsie in the beard. It's a local
I had
delicacy.
noticed.
That's it. You can tell mine. It's a very nice shape, isn't it? It's shaped like teardrop.
New physical choice.
It is, yes, it's very much shaped like teardrop around here. You see the beard I have down here?
I see exactly
David,
what you've got down there.
David, new emotional choice.
It's magical. Just, that is what I came to see. As you just display yourself, the northern lights, they fill my retinas.
And scene before it gets pornographic.
Okay.
Sorry about that, folks. I wasn't expecting to go that direction, but there we are.
We went there.
For you.
Okay, fantastic stuff. Thank you very much, Sam, as well. So, audience, I had asked you for suggestions of characters and unusual things for them to do, because we are going to come on to our finale round of the show, which is an impression battle tournament. So, we're going to do a little tournament of doing impressions. So, let's find out who we've got, and let's have a look. So, audience, keep putting suggestions of characters through, because we'll need lots of these. And let's say, Ruth, you are going to start us off here. And let's see who we have got for you. We have got the suggestion of the character of Danny Dyer doing Shakespeare. You are Danny Dyer doing Shakespeare. Right, so you're Danny Dyer. We don't know which Danny Dyer, but you're Danny Dyer doing Shakespeare. And here you go.
To be or not to be? Now, that is a question. Whether 'tis nobler, you know, when you're out and about, to suffer slings and arrows. Now, I had a sling when I was a kid, and it was a really good one, and I used to wallop people round, you know, with a stone out the sling, and the outrageous fortune was that they would pay me to stop. So that was pretty good. But whether it is nobler, I don't know. I can't remember the rest of the words anyway.
And well done there, Ruth. We will stop that one. Fantastic stuff. So, I'm still confused which Danny Dyer you were meant to be.
I've no idea.
Right, okay.
Isn't he a geezer? He's a geezer, isn't he?
Yeah, I know, but his daughter is named Danny Dyer.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
No, so I don't. That was what I was implying, that we still don't know if you were Danny Dyer or Danny Dyer. But either way, Sam, you will be up next.
Oh.
I'm going to spotlight your video, and let's find out who you are. Okay, so you are Ozzy Osbourne. You are breeding bats, as suggested by Julie on Facebook. Ozzy Osbourne, you are breeding bats, and here you go.
Well, I thought it'd be a good idea to go and breed some bats, you know. I thought it'd be quite tasty. Sharon! Sharon, have you got me bats? Bring in me bats, Sharon. What are you doing over there, Sharon? I thought you were over there. I want to be bats. Oh, you've got me pets there, have you? Oh, yes. Oh, no, he's flown off. Oh, no. I hope he doesn't go and spread any viruses about around the world. That'd be a disaster.
Okay, fantastic stuff there. Well done. So, audience, put into the comments now. Who do you think that you preferred there? Did you prefer Sam as Ozzy Osbourne, or did you prefer Ruth as Danny Dyer? So once again, are you going batshit crazy for Sam, or are you, or did you think that Ruth's performance was dire? So put Ruth if you felt it was Ruth, or put Sam if you felt it was Sam. Dave, who did you think did the better impression there?
Well, I think if technicalities, I think the better impression probably was Sam, but I am going to go with Ruth just because I think she had a bit of a tough time there during and the whole mystery of which Danny we were listening to there. I think was quite intriguing. So the mystery element, I'm going to go with Ruth.
Okay, Alex, have you left us, or can you? Okay, Alex needs to come into the room, so we'll see if Alex. Excellent. Did you see that last round? Okay, so I would give my vote there to Sam just for his coronavirus bat reference there. So I enjoyed that a lot. Alex, did you see those two performances? Who do you think did better?
Well, I'm slightly biased because I accidentally cancelled everything and chucked myself out of the group. So I did only see Ruth's. So apologies for that. Sorry, Sam. Good.
Okay, so that's 2 to Ruth in terms of our performers, but now we need to find out what our audience voted. So Nina says Sam, Andrew says Sam, Joe says Sam, Jane says Sam, Julie says Sam, Keely says Sam. Keely says, Sam, you sounded like you're an Indian. Okay.
I disagree, personally. I think that was very good.
Still voted for me, that's all that matters. I'm not bothered.
Okay, so Sam, you have a landslide victory there, so well done. Well done. Excellent. So,
next... a landslide! Whoa.
Next, and guys, the way we're going to do this, because there are only 5 performers, if you can count the number of performers on screen, we're going to have 2 rounds of this, so we will first decide one one grand finalist, and then we will have another grand finalist decided. So we're going to have a couple more rounds of this to go. So keep putting suggestions of characters and unusual things for them to be doing. But next up is going to be Alex. Let's find who you are. You are Peter Crouch. You are pole vaulting. Peter Crouch, pole vaulting. And here you go.
Hello. I'm Peter Crouch. I'm very tall. This camera isn't tall enough for me, as you can clearly see. So, today we're going to be pole vaulting. That's right, pole vaulting. I have an advantage over the fact of my height. So this is the regulation 9 metre length pole, which just comes to here. So the bit that we're going to be vaulting over, there we are. Over there, so we'll take a run up, and there we go. Vaulted.
Excellent, well done. So fantastic stuff. Next, we're going to come to Dave. Let's find a character for you, Dave. So, Dave, you are going to be Boris Johnson running away. Boris Johnson running away, and here you go.
People of Britain, the thing is, what we need to do this. We need to put our fists up like this with our thumbs on top, like this, like every politician does, which no one else in the world does. And then we need to make sure that we stay alert, and with the... I'm too alert. It's coming. I'm for me.
Excellent. Okay, fantastic stuff. So, okay, other performers. I will also have a character, but I need one of my other performers to choose a character for me that's been suggested.
I've got Scooby-Doo buying cat food.
Scooby-Doo buying cat food. Okay. So I'm going to spotlight my video. And here I go.
Whoa! Gee, Raggy! I don't know what we're gonna eat. There's no Scooby snacks. Oh, what's this? Can I perhaps get into your mouth and get some of the stuff out?
I killed my mouse, which is another animal reference. So, okay, audience, who do you think did the best impression there? If you felt it was me as Scooby-Doo, put David or Scooby. If you felt it was Dave as Boris Johnson, put Dave or Boris. And if you felt that it was Alex as Peter Crouch, put Alex or Peter. What are you doing, Alex? Okay.
I wasn't ever going to get over that image.
What image?
Scooby-Doo eating cat.
Okay.
Being on French kissing, I was a bit confused.
Okay, I thought you meant Alex just, like, gently jerking off his pole vault.
Alex is not on my screen. I can't see what he's doing. Oh, there we go.
So let's see what we've got. First of all, Sam, who would you vote for here?
Wow. I think all three of those performances were terrifying in their own way. I think for me the best impression of the person they were doing probably came from Dave.
Id.
Thanks, Sam.
Thank you there, Sam. Thank you. Right, okay. Ruth, who do you vote for there?
It's a tough choice for me between Dave and Alex. I really liked Alex's Peter Crouch. But I have to agree with Sam. I think best impression, Dave.
Id. Fantastic stuff there.
Dave.
So, let's see what the audience have voted. Guys...
Fix!
Right, we'll see what they say. So, we have... Julie says David, so I get a vote then. That definitely has the id on the end. Joe says Alex. Jane says David. Nina says Dave. Andrew says Dave as Boris. So that's 2 for Dave. That's 2 for David. That's 1 for Alex. We're going to give a few more seconds. Audience, keep voting because this is quite a close round here. If not, we'll have to do a challenge to come up with a tiebreaker. So we'll see if we've got any more votes coming through. Just whilst we're waiting for votes to come through, I will just remind everyone that we have another show coming up tomorrow at 12 p.m. So it's a matinee show, 12 p.m. UK time. And there's going to be some international performers on the show. Some people that perhaps are from down under or perhaps from parts of Asia where it's like the other side of the world. And so for them it will be in the evening. But if you're watching in the UK, then it will be 12 p.m. Okay, we haven't had any more votes come through. I'm done vamping. So, Sam, as we have done in the past, I will disregard any more votes that come through now. I've given you a chance, audience. We're going to do a challenge. We have to find something. It'll be a scavenger hunt. But Sam, you can decide between myself. Well, actually, Alex, you can do this as well because it feels unfair otherwise. Even though you only got 1 vote and me and Dave got 2.
Alright, don't rub it in.
Right. Okay.
Wow.
Right. But Sam, what are we going to try and find? What are we going to make? What are we going to produce to the camera?
I would like you to find me something that represents happiness. You've got around about 30 seconds, depending on how good my mental clock is, and then we'll find out what the best representation of happiness between our 3 performers is. Ruth, you're more than welcome to find something as well if you want to. We can always join in.
Nah, can't be bothered.
Fair enough. Sort of effort.
I've put precisely 1 vote's worth of effort into this.
That's a good shout, Alex. A very good idea. You never know. If you swing my decision, then you could win this. I could very much be swayed or bribed, if that helps at all.
It's bribery and corruption here.
Listen, if I put my bank details out there and someone pays me money, then that's just what happens, isn't it? You know.
Extreme.
Okay, it looks like we're getting close.
I'm really worried about what David's got there.
Yeah, the fact that this is what his
He didn't understand happiness, didn't he?
Yeah, this is worrying. Okay, it looks like all 3 of our performers are back now. So, Alex, you were the first one back. Would you like to explain to us what you've got as your representation of happiness, please?
My representation of happiness, as I said, I put precisely 1 vote's worth of effort into this, is this oversized pencil, which, despite the fact it is a very large novelty, it does actually work as a pencil.
Oh, nice.
And also, the rubber bit works as well at the end. I was overjoyed when I found this. My only regret is not buying the sharpener.
That's what I was going to ask about.
Fantastic stuff. Okay, so
when that snaps, I've had it. So yeah.
David, you were the next one back. Would you like to explain what chaos you're about to ensue on the group?
Yes. So my item is nothing to do with the gun, but it's over here, and I will show you.
I feel like he's having extra time now.
And it's Hulk Hogan and the Terminator riding a Tyrannosaurus Rex. So Hulk Hogan and the Terminator riding a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Wow, bringing 3 worlds together into one there. Very nice.
Why is that particularly happiness, though?
Why isn't it, Ruth? Why isn't it?
When he makes a point, he makes a point, Ruth. We can't really argue with that logic.
Fair enough.
Dave, certainly by no means least, we're coming to you last. What have you got that represents happiness?
Well, I've got an empty bottle of Prosecco, which it's more usually better when it's full. The reason it's empty is because I share a lot of stuff with my wonderful girlfriend. So basically, having a lovely bottle of bubbly with me with my lovely girlfriend is happiness. Yeah.
Very nice.
No imagination, but I went straight for the small enough. There we are.
Suddenly, this looks really shallow.
No, if any audience members would like to give any help to me on deciding the winner there, I'll also come to you, Ruth. Who do you think has the best representation of happiness?
If we're going traditional, I think it has to be the girlfriend and the bottle. But otherwise, I think it's the pencil. Pencil's got, so many possibilities. It really does represent happiness.
Okay, see, I like that your first reaction there was to go for Dave. I actually found Dave's quite insulting, rubbing in the fact that he... So, I disregarded Dave right away. I don't have a girlfriend, so I don't want him, rubbing that in too much.
Fair point.
I did very much...
with Alex's pencil.
Yeah, I did quite enjoy Alex's pencil. I quite like the way he's holding it at the moment as well. That's quite comical. David, you appear to have upset Ruth. He's left, so we're going to have to do the I'll just have a quick...
Oh, there he's back.
So, it would appear, from the votes that I can see on my Facebook feed, we've got Julie says, Dave. We've got Joe says Alex, and Keeley said David because he's hilarious. So
it's still one of us. It's still one.
Yeah, we're still one each.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to David because he also had the extra compliment of being hilarious.
Excellent. I will take that. So, right, guys.
Throw your jealousy at me, Sam. Honestly, God.
I'm so sorry, Dave.
Okay, so this is what we will do. Audience, myself and Sam. Gosh, this took quite a long time. It feels like this should just be the final now. But I did promise that we would have another round. So myself and Sam will have a semi-final, and then the 3 remaining performers will also have a second chance semi-final to get into a grand finale. See what I'm doing here? There's an odd number of us, Dave. There's an odd number. So, first of all, we need some more suggestions of characters and unusual things for them to be doing. Characters and unusual things for them to be doing, audience. Let's have a look here. So, for Sam, we've got Gemma Collins doing exercise. Gemma Collins doing exercise. Do you know who Gemma Collins is?
Yeah, the GC.
Oh, okay, I have no idea. Right, so Gemma Collins doing exercise, and here you go.
Right then, everyone, let's get ready, shall we? Ready to do our exercise for the day. This is my first fitness class I've ever done. I can't wait to get started with all of you. Right, so make sure you have a little stretch first. Have a little stretch. Yeah, that's nice. There we go. Right. It is time for us to get into it. The GCWO, Gemma Collins workout. Yeah, here we go. Right, that's a lot of effort. Oh my God, right, call it a day. Call it a day there, everyone. See you later.
Okay, well done. Fantastic stuff. Oh, and he's gone. Okay, so next it will be to me.
Part of the impression.
Okay, so, performers, can you give me a suggestion from the comments of who I'm going to be?
You're going to be the Queen cleaning windows.
The Queen cleaning windows.
Cleaning windows.
Okay.
Good evening. I am Her Majesty the Queen of England. And I would like to clean up my husband's Windows computer with all of the pornography he's got onto it. So, I'm going to do the only thing a royal can do, and that is take a pistol and shoot it!
There you go. So, audience, who do you vote for then? Put David or the Queen, or put Sam or Gemma, depending who you vote for there. So put David or the Queen for David, put Sam or Gemma for Sam. Whilst we do that, let's find out what Dave thought. Who do you vote for here?
Despite his petty nature in which he gets winners and puts them through, we'll go with Sam for Gemma Collins because of the. I think GCWO did sound like something like a wrestling organisation, so I'll go with that.
Okay, so let's find out. Ruth, who would you vote for there?
Tough call, but I'm also going to go with Sam, maybe because of the GCWO, but not because it's wrestling, but because it seems so perfectly Only Way is Essex, which is a programme I never watched. I just had to Google who she was.
Okay, fantastic. Alex, how would you vote this?
Well, I mean, both impressions were so very, very on point. But, I mean, for the reason that just because Sam had such a knowledge of Gemma Collins to an eerie level, I'm going to have to disregard him completely and vote for you, Dave.
Okay, I will take that. So, now let's see how our audience have voted. So, okay, let's have a look. So, Julie on Facebook says Sam. Joe on Facebook says David. Keely says the GC 1000%. So that is a vote there for Sam. That's 2-1 for Sam. Nina says Sam, which makes it 3-1. My mother says brilliant, Sam. I loved it. Thanks, Mum. So that's 4-1 to Sam. Andrew says David. So that makes it 4-2. We could wait all night if we need to. There'll be no swinging chat. Okay, and going once, going twice, and oh, hang on, Alex Leam. Oh wait, Alex, you have a performer has voted David.
That's my evil twin.
So before I've got there another vote.
The mirror.
Yeah, it's the evil twin in the mirror. So that is 3-2 to Sam. We are going to give it. We have to start the countdown again.
Come on!
Keely has already voted, so we have to take a vote off there, so that makes it 3 apiece.
What?
I'm joking, that's not how it works. Right, so, but we can't count that vote because it's a double vote. So it's 4-3 to Sam, but we have had another vote through. Keely, you've given me an extra few seconds to survive this. 5, 4, spelt with an ID at the end. 3, 2, Samuel is my middle name. 1. Sold, Sam, you win. You go through to the final. Okay, so everyone else, Dave, Alex, and Ruth, you will get one more chance to get into the finale here. So you get a second shot. Okay, let's have a look. We'll find more characters. So we've got lots of like double characters that we've had suggestions of. So earlier, Dave, I'm going to give this one to you because I know you all know who they are. I want you to do an impression of Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar stuck in a traffic jam. I would have picked it earlier, but it was 2 characters. But I've also got another one which is 2 characters, so we'll see what we can do. So you're Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar stuck in a traffic jam. Over to you, Dave, and here you go.
Ladies and gentlemen of the traffic, my client, Brock Lesnar, needs to get in front of the rest of the cars. Otherwise, he will just simply pick you all up and drop you all on the concrete with an F5. Isn't that right, Brock?
There you go. Well done. Thank you very much, Dave.
My cat has just run out of the room scared for his life.
Next up, we will have Ruth. Let's have a look who you are going to be. So,
someone we've heard of.
right, someone you've heard of.
Please.
Okay. So, someone you've heard of. Let's see who we've got. Any more new ones? You are going to be Whitney Houston playing darts. Whitney Houston playing darts. And here you go.
And when I get up to the God, I can't do it there. I'll go do it here. You can't see my dad spot, but it's there. I am so good at this. I go 1, 2. Now you see that reminds me of a song. I really need to sing something beautiful, something dot-worthy, something that will hit the bullseye. Yeah, you see, you can't beat me at darts. I get it 180%. I can't remember any Whitney Houston songs.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you. Thank you very much, Ruth.
Darts I know about. I used to play darts.
Okay, but last but not least, we're going to come to Alex. And Alex, you are now going to be the other double character we had. You are going to be Hulk Hogan and Arnold Schwarzenegger riding a T-Rex. Hulk Hogan and Arnold Schwarzenegger riding a T-Rex as suggested by Andrew. And here you go.
Whoa there, take it steady. It's incredibly difficult to ride a T-Rex. Why do you sound Russian? That is a good question. Maybe it's because it's pretty late and my accent ability is slightly failing me. Mush, Mandy, mush.
Why did I let you rein this T-Rex? And why am I doing an impression of The Rock when it could have just been Hulk Hogan?
Of hustlers, it's very, very small. Consonants with Dwayne Johnson.
Okay, and well done there. So back onto the view. So audience, you now need to vote. So put Ruth if we will always love Ruth. So put Ruth if you liked Ruth as Whitney Houston. Put Dave if you felt that Dave was dangerously the next big thing. Or put Alex if you felt that he was good brother. So, and so once again, put Ruth. I'm trying to think of other songs. I have nothing. Put Ruth if you can think of any other songs. Vote Alex if you liked The Governator. Get down with Alex. Or put Dave. Oh, I've done all of my puns on Paul Heyman. Okay, just put Dave. Right, okay, so.
Right, Dave, but don't press F5.
Don't press F5. I like it. Don't press F5.
It's very niche. No one's going to get that.
Okay, so if you want a trip to Suplex City, vote Dave. Right, so we're going to first find out who do you vote for there?
Well, they're all very interesting in their own ways. You've taken all my Whitney Houston references I was going to make at this point.
Don't you want to dance with somebody, Sam?
Oh, very nice. I should have thought of that one, really.
Yeah.
It's not right, but it's okay, Sam.
It's a higher love. It's a higher love.
Can I just say I'm really worried about how many songs you know? you guys know of Whitney Houston. What
Worried about it.
Look, when you believe, Ruth, when you believe. Anyway, I'm done now, well and truly.
I think, for me, my vote is going to go to the one who would eat, sleep, impression, repeat.
Ruth,
Which
then.
is a reference to Brock Lesnar there, so I'm going for
Okay. I think that vote was just based on that you could come up with a pun based on that character.
No, I felt bad for not voting for Dave earlier, so it was a pity vote.
Okay,
Thanks,
excellent.
Sam. That truly is the greatest love of all.
Keely says, just go step by step. But Julie says Alex. Nina says Dave. Jane says Alex. Keely says Ruth. Joe says Alex. Okay, let's just see. Are there any more coming through? Any more coming through? So Alex has got 1. Ruth has got 1. Alex has got 2. Dave has got 1. Alex has got 3. So Alex, I'm going to call it going once. Going twice. We vamped enough. Alex, you have won that one.
Hey.
Okay, so Alex and Sam into the what? It's not third place. You're in the grand finale now.
Right, Alex.
No, we don't know, Alex. Just
It's not the final yet.
It's a weird little
that was to get in.
James
We
Bay
weren't
is.
doing
You're in the
something
final
for
now.
third place.
Yay,
We're just
place.
excellent. So it will be Sam and Alex in the grand finale. So we do need some more characters going through. Any more characters coming through? So we're going to start with Alex, in fact. Let's find a character for you. You are going to be Del Boy Flossing. You are Del Boy Flossing. Okay, you are going to be Del Boy Flossing, Alex, and here you go.
Right, and I'm not asking £10 for this remarkable comment that I'm going to be giving to all of you lot people here. I'm not going to be dancing the floss, no. I'm going to be using dental floss. And look, it is so thin, you can barely see it. But look at that, eh? Look at that, eh? Barely see it, barely see it. All right, goes right in between your teeth. Absolutely blinding this. She's over there. Like an absolute blinder. Just saying the other side, see? Absolutely. Right. And my brother, Rodney, was just dancing the floss, just on the other screen there, up top. You probably can see it. Do it again for us, Rodders. That was just blinding, eh? Go on, go for another time. Go on, my son. Go on. Beautiful. Beautiful.
My name's Dave. Right, okay, so... Right.
Oh, Dave.
Okay, we're going to come over to Sam now. So let's find a final character for Sam. We've got a great one here. We have Michael Jackson trying his wedding dress. Michael Jackson trying his wedding dress.
Very nice.
Sam, here you go.
Shaman! Oh yeah! Oh, Groomy boy! You are not alone, for I am here with you. Look at my veil. Look at my dress. Oh, yeah, I know what you're thinking. Billie Jean is not my lover. I left her to come here and get married to you today. Oh, Shaman!
Okay, well done there. Okay, fantastic stuff. So, audience, start voting who you felt was right there. Who was right? Who was you felt was
right.
best?
They were both wrong, David. You're getting very confused. They're both wrong.
I know. Okay.
So wrong.
So, vote Sam if you felt that Sam was bad. I'll vote for Alex if you felt a frost in the air. So, I'll come up with some better puns. So, basically, vote Alex if you liked him as Del Boy. Vote Sam if you liked him as Michael Jackson. So, let's find out. Dave, who do you vote for there?
Well, I appreciate the previous vote, Sam. I've got to say, as someone who regularly does sort of like tribute shows for like things like Force Horses and things like that, I admire the impression of Del Boy, so I'll give it to Alex.
Okay. Ruth, how do you vote this one?
But I have to say, I was going to go for Alex just because of I liked the thin floss and the in the mouth. Being able to do that in itself, I thought was beautiful. So it's Alex.
Okay, I'm also going to vote for Alex as well. So, Sam, I'm joking.
I'm up against it. My back's against the wall.
Okay, let's find out if this smooth criminal can steal a victory in this thriller of a finale. You plonker. Right, okay. So, let's see what we've got coming through in the votes. So, okay, let's have a look. Julie says Sam. Joe says Sam. Julie says, oh, George.
Oh, George.
You know what? We almost had an "oh, Dave" earlier as a compliment to that, but okay. So that's 2 votes, 2 for Sam. Keely says our whole household can't breathe. 100% Michael. But is that a duplicate vote? No, that's 3 votes for Sam. Keely says Damo the darts player also votes Sam. Well, Keely, tell Damo the darts player to get on here and vote himself. Right, okay.
Yeah, Damo.
Because, like, I could just say, well, Jim votes for someone and Bob votes for David. You know, let's have the actual names come up. Jane says Sam. Andrew says Sam Jackson. So I think that might be enough for us to call it. We're going to give it a countdown. 5, 4. Oh, hang on. Alex says, my evil twin votes for Alex Liam. So, following the same logic before, we're going to have to start this countdown again. Keely says he doesn't have a Facebook account, sadly. He's a famous darts player. Is he? A famous darts player is watching this. I feel quite blessed, actually. Well, tell him to get YouTube or Twitch, man. Like, just
tell him to beat it and get one.
Yeah, beat it. Or is he going to vote for the man in the mirror, being Alex's evil twin? Okay, so
oh, very nice.
Let's have a look there. Okay, I think we can call it. Sam, you have won tonight's show. Well done there. So Sam is tonight's Extreamed Improv Extreamed champion. So well done, Sam. Something we haven't brought into view in a while is the championship belt, and so we are now going to give you the championship belt to wear on your person. There you go. It looks like you're wearing the championship belt as you stand there. So, fantastic stuff. Thank you so much, everyone in the audience, for watching tonight. We will have another show tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you all about it and lots of other things, and we'll hear from these players in a moment. But for now, audience, if you have any final shout-outs, if you have anything you would like to say to our performers, if you want to shout out to Damo, she still say about, okay, he's twitching in the corner with his darts. I like what you did there. So shout out to Damo. We do appreciate you watching and enjoying us. But do give any shout outs, say anything you want to say to any of the performers, say anything you want to say to anyone out there in the world. If you have some fun trivia, say that and we will read it at the end of the show. But for now, let's meet all of our performers, meet them. Let's say goodbye to all of the performers and find out where you can find them on social media. Starting with Dave. Dave, where can we find you?
Well, you can find me on Twitter at Dagreno, Dagreno. You can also find me on Facebook. My professional page is David Anthony Green. And you can also find me on tomorrow afternoon with David and Sandra in the Super Kick Mania podcast.
Yes,
as well.
You will. Fantastic. Let's find out where we can find Ruth.
You can find me on Twitter at Ruth Curtis Acts. That's capital R, capital C, capital A for acts. Because I do, and that's about it, I think. I'm not sharing anything else. Facebook's for me is private.
Okay, so now we will come over to Alex, who has been drawing up a storm for us, no doubt. Where can we find you?
Well, yeah, this is a handy visual aid for where you can find me. So Twitter, I've just realised I've got the handwriting of a doctor. Oh, terrible. So Twitter, at Alex Liam, ALEXLEAM. That's just a squiggle, really, isn't it? That's just hieroglyphics. And Facebook, Alex Liam stand-up related stuff, because I'm against calling it Alex Liam comedian, because that's been done to death. So yeah, so that's where you find me.
Alex Liam stand-up related stuff. That is specific enough that we'll actually remember it better than if it said Alex Liam comedian. So Alex Liam, stand-up related stuff. My name is David Pistansky. You can find me on Facebook, on YouTube, or not on YouTube. Well, you can find me on YouTube, but I'll get to that. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Twitter at David Pistansky, which is spelled P-U-S-T-A-N-S-K-Y. ANSKY. I didn't forget how to spell my own name. Okay, and before I do the wrap up of everything Extreme Improv related, let's come over to our champion of the day. Let's find out where we can find Sam.
You can, of course, find me in all of these places. You can find me on Facebook, Sam George Performer. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Samuel O. George.
Oh, George.
And on Twitter especially, or on any of those really, you'll find some stuff about my next project, which I'm in, A Midsummer Night's Dream. So feel free to have a look at that and keep your eye out for any updates on that.
Oh, okay.
This is on my whiteboard.
Okay, Sam, do you know when that is, or where can people find it? Or is it too
So
early to
it's
say?
going to be a live stream. I'm not 100% sure of all the details just yet, but it will be Sunday the 21st of June, which is Midsummer Night, and it's also Father's Day.
Oh, okay, good to know. Who are you playing?
I'm Francis Flute.
Ah, I thought you'd finally reached the bottom. But we will now wrap things up. So obviously this is the Extreme Improv Extreme Show. And of course we will be back tomorrow at 12 PM for a Friday matinee show. Our regular shows always are a Wednesday and Thursday, now at the new time of 8:30 PM, but do check on our Facebook page in case there's any updates, because we have been playing a little bit with the timings of it. Also, we are on YouTube at youtube.com/Extreme Improv, twitch.tv/Extreme Improv, facebook.com/Extreme Improv, and we're also on Mixer and Twitter and lots of other places, TikTok and so on and so forth. Do take a moment, go click like and subscribe to all of them that you can be bothered to, because it takes about 5 or 10 seconds per one, and then it will actually just help share this show to lots of places. So, let's see what we've got in the comments. We have, first of all, we've got congrats Sam from Julie. We have congratulations Sam from Jane. Julie says, thank you for a great evening, XXX. Jane says, funny show as always. Keely says, massively well deserved. Well done, Sammy. Oh, George. Oh, wow. Okay.
Very flirty there, Keely.
It was. Well done, Sammy. Oh, George. Ding dong. Oh, hello. Joe says, brilliant, Sam and everyone. So, Jane then says, hilarious. Julie says, lol, Damo. Joe says, loved you folks. Julie says, lol, Damo is embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed, Damo. You're a famous darts player. I want to actually find you, Damo. Right, okay. Keely says, where do you find a cow with no legs? Right where you left it. So, well done there. I like it. Do put jokes in the comments, guys. Okay, Julie says, oh, George. Julie also says, why did Adele cross the road? To say hello from the other side. I like it. Very, very good. Okay, Keely says, Dave looks so amused. I don't know what that was about, but I'm guessing perhaps you didn't. Andrew says, great show, and you made it till the end. I'm not sure who that is, but whoever you are, you know it. And Keely says, he will come to the next real life show. Excellent. We are going to have real life shows in the future, as opposed to these virtual shows. At some point, we will be in a live theatre where everything will change and we will stand 6 foot apart from one another as our audience are spread equally far apart.
That'll be interesting in the Camden Comedy Club.
I know, right? But you know what? The great thing about it is we'll say, no, it's a sellout. But they'll be like, but you're allowed to sit next to each other now. It's like, we're still social distancing.
Yeah.
Okay, and Keely says, can make an appearance during the show? Maybe. I don't know. But that's going to wrap us up there. So thank you so much, everyone. You've been a great audience, as always. You've been a great bunch of performers tonight. We'll have another show tomorrow, like I say, 12 PM. Do take a moment to share this stream with everyone and help us spread and grow the show. Thank you so much. From us and everyone, bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye. And we are now off the air.
Very much again, David.
Thank you again, yes, absolutely.
Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So Chris, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here.
Have 9 shoes. 9 shoes. 9 shoes. No shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doopa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
there you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin! Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I have ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So Chris, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want!
Give them what they want! are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here.
Father, nine shoes. Nine shoes. Nine shoes. No shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I fruit everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
there you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin!
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, shouldn't it? Because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs, and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So class, here's what you need to know.
So we're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here.
Father, nine shoes. Nine shoes. Nine shoes. No shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I fruit everything.
friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
There you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin!
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, shouldn't it? It's because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So class, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here.
Have 9 shoes. 9 shoes. 9 shoes. No shoes.
Right. Now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
there you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin!
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, shouldn't it? It's because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So class, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald